got to love for one more that you wants to use another baby, yeah. All that you wants to use another baby. She's got to love for one more that you wants, all that you want, all that you wants to use another baby. She's got to love for one more that you wants to use another baby, yeah. All that you wants to use another baby. She's got to love for one more that you wants to use another baby, yeah.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it. Mouth to mouth, I breathe you in. Swallow down your jagged sin. Let it drown inside my veins. The sweetest poison I could take. You make it an art, the way that you scar with every word. But before we reach the end, strip me down again. Come and get it one more time. If you wanna lose your mind, come and get it one more time. If you wanna lose your mind, come and get it. Come and get it. Come and get it.
I want you to breathe all this in, breathe all this in.
And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time. And I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind.
And she gotta stay. She's staying high almost all the time. Another party almost every night. High heels and makeup. Every week she's on another flight. Goes around, always comes around. That's her own life motto. Sunday, California. Monday in Chicago. But it's cool, I'll see her soon. Loving all my tunes. Beauty walking the streets. A beast inside my room. Can't stay for long, need to write these songs. Work from night then back to dawn. Nothing's right if the feeling's wrong. So she's gone by the break of dawn. A broken heart but a stronger mind. And that girl is what you'll find. Staying high almost all the time, but kills it every single time. Tipsy off a glass of wine. Louis V shades what she has behind. Burst more more deep than her state of mind. Life is just one hell of a ride, but life is what she hated. Love was just a dream, now she thinks she's made it. Traveling overseas can get me off her mind. She calls me all the time, I always hit decline, and she's always getting high like
Staying in my paper tin where the fun ain't got no end. Oh, can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. Oh, staying in my paper tin where the fun ain't got no end. Oh, can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. And I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Woo.
she's chasing dreams, chasing time, never gonna work a 9 to 5. Broken heart but stays alive, model picture from time to time, but either way she flows it. Walks around like she owns it, bad chick and she knows it. Mean face when she poses, always bathing under the city lights. Love drunk, can't get it right, different club almost every night. Every morning another flight, with a broken heart no use. Battle scars and tattoos, fake smiles and excuse, hiding what she's just afraid to lose. My love isn't on her menu, yet it's always on her plate. A side dish she continues, just in case it's too late. She's sparking just to numb the pain, maybe it'll fade away, but feels it every single day. Since back in the month of May, she can't go home alone, so she's hiding on the phone. Can't stand being on her own, always needs someone to hold. Can't get her off my mind, I call her all the time. She always hits decline, and I know she's getting high like.
Staying in my paper tin where the fun ain't got no end.
And I know she's getting high
Oh,
like.
can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain.
And I know she's getting
Oh,
high like.
staying in my paper tin where the fun ain't got no end. Oh, can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. You're gone and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. And I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. And I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind.
She gotta stay
High all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time, and I gotta stay high all the time to keep you off my mind. Woo.
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed down, no one to free for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed down, no one to free for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
was it? No, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Is it Tuesday yet? Fuck yeah. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams
dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. When you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go, only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go, and you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart, 'cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see it when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep, 'cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go, only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go. Oh yeah, say yeah, let's be alone together, we could stay young forever, screaming from the top of your lungs.